I am finally addressing the #1 question I get asked as a manifestation expert. How did you get started and what was your spiritual journey like? You don't always see what it was that actually got me here. So in today's video, I will be sharing all about that. So it all started when I had my internship on Wall Street. I was supposed to be in one location, but then last minute they switched me to a different location. So the first day that I was working there, I had met this guy and he and I were talking and he was basically just like, have you ever heard of The Secret? And I said, what secret? And he said, The Secret, like the law of attraction. And I said, no, I've never heard about this. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna bring this book and I'd like you to read it and let me know what you think. So at the time I was not a reader at all. Nearing the end of the summer, my internship was up and I knew he was gonna ask me for the book back. So I was like, let me just start reading this like the day before I have to give it back to him. So I started reading it and I was hooked. I went back to him and I was like, honestly, like I didn't get started early enough, so I wasn't able to finish. He was like, you can keep it. I was like, let me try manifesting the book. Let me see if I can put this to the test. So I was trying to manifest the book by going to the bookstore and I was like, I'm gonna find this book at the thrift store for $1. I go to the thrift store, not there. I go home and my mom was like, what were you looking for? Why'd you go to the thrift store? And I said, oh, this book, but you've definitely never heard of it before, so like don't worry about it. And she was like, just tell me what book it was. And I was like so embarrassed and so nervous to tell her because I was like, I don't know if she's gonna believe in this stuff, whatever. So I tell her, I was like, it's The Secret. I don't know if you ever heard of it. And she said, oh, of course, I have that book. She had the book in her office. She gave it to me. So I literally got the book for free. And this was the first time when I realized that one, manifestation is possible, and two, the outcome is actually better than you planned most of the time. Once I finished reading the book, I took notes and I decided to adopt a gratitude journaling practice. And what I did is I started writing in my journal my affirmations that were in alignment with my goals. So at the time, I was manifesting $10,000 in my bank account, and you can actually see a separate video where I talk about how I manifested an unexpected $5,000 check in the mail. I was writing in my journal every morning and I was writing, I'm so happy and grateful that I have $10,000 in my bank account by the end of this year. I had owed my mom some money that she lent me to help me go study abroad. So I was like, I'm gonna use this money to build back up my savings because I have to pay my mom. So this started in about September. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. Like I was doing it every morning saying, I'm so happy and grateful that I have $10,000 by the end of this year. I'm open to receiving it in any way in which it chooses to manifest. When I came home for Thanksgiving, that I had a letter, and it turns out that I was inheriting $5,000. I already had $5,000, so this was actually the exact amount to have the $10,000 by the end of the year. And I was just in such awe and such shock. And I even told my mom, I said, Mom, like I manifested this. And of course, when I first started, I was a little bit skeptical. Quickly, I realized that it was not luck or chance, and I was actually in perfect harmony with the law of attraction. So I started manifesting an abundance of things. It started with my health. I changed my physical appearance. I was also going through some health issues at the time, and I was able to resolve those with the law of attraction. Then I manifested my dream car. I manifested my dream New York City apartment, my dream job, influencing full-time. So I have manifested an abundance of things, but it didn't just all come at once. So I had to go through a lot of shadow work. Once I had manifested that unexpected $5,000 check in the mail, I tried to manifest some other things and it didn't work because I realized that I still had some limiting beliefs. I went through a massive spiritual awakening. I felt so alone during this time. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of relationships. I had to let a lot of people go to step into this next level me. So I was really focusing on me, and the first thing I started with was manifesting my soulmate, and it took a lot of work. I read a lot of books. I'll link them below. I had to heal these wounds that were holding me back from my greatest potential. Once I kind of did this uncovering, and you can think of it like a snake, you have to shed your old skin. Once I shedded my old skin, I was able to come from a place of abundance. I no longer came from a place of scarcity, and that's when I started to build the relationship with myself. After I strengthened my relationship with myself, I got super clear on what I wanted, because the truth is you can't have anything in life unless you ask. So I got really real with myself, and I realized that I've always wanted to have some sort of impact on this world while also making an income. So that was one of my big goals, and at the time I didn't know what that meant. I knew I wanted to have my own business, I wanted to do amazing things, but I didn't really have a picture perfect vision of what that would be like. So I started investing in courses. I started trying shit. I literally tried everything from drop shipping to working on Wall Street to flipping clothes and thrift shopping and selling on Poshmark. I literally tried it all, and I could give you such a long list of things here. And it was only when I was stepping into this fear, and I always wanted to be a full-time influencer, but I was so afraid of it. Putting myself out there, posting on TikTok 3 to 6 times a day, posting on Instagram Reels when no one was really doing Reels, talking about different subjects like the law of attraction and manifestation. All this stuff was tough, but it helped me lean into who I really was. And once I started aligning to my authentic true self is when all the success started to happen. My Instagram started blowing up, my TikTok started blowing up, started getting subscribers on YouTube. I started doing one-on-one coaching. One phrase that really changed my whole life and was a huge part of my spiritual journey was coming back to this mantra of who were you before the world told you who to be. That is a really powerful phrase, because we have our true authentic self and then we have the ego. We have to disassociate from the ego and realign to our true authentic self. And the way you do this is by trying stuff, by learning who you are, by leaning into your fears, by listening to your intuition, finding spiritual teachers that inspire you. So if you feel inspired by this video, if you feel ready to start manifesting and you feel like maybe you're in the midst or going through a spiritual awakening, I invite you to lean into this. If you have your own back, you're unstoppable, because you're going to be with you for the rest of your life. And this is what I realized. If this video inspired you, I really encourage you to check out my course, which I'm going to link below, How to Manifest. I am closing the doors to the course in 2021, and it won't reopen until 2022 when I update the course and I relaunch at a higher price point. So if you can get in now and you're seeing this video, get in while you can. If you want to create sustainable, lasting change in your life, then this course is for you. I'm teaching you all about how to manifest, and all of the answers are within you, and life is about creating yourself. So let's create your dream life together. Click the link below. Get in on the Black Friday sale for the course that is launching next week, which I'm so beyond excited for. That being said, if you like this video, please share it with someone that can help. Please subscribe for more weekly videos, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here, and you are the reason that I have my dream life. So thank you for your support. Sending you so much love and light.